Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It is your boy OpTic Scumpy, bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary here today on the map Raid. And I know that you guys don't really like watching Raid as much because of how frequently it gets posted with public match gameplays, but you might have been able to tell this is a little bit different than public match gameplays. This is a 4v4 professional MLG Pro Scrim. I usually don't post stuff like this on my channel, or at least I haven't been in the last couple weeks. But I would really like to start doing it again slowly, because I know that a lot of my subscriber base has become public match watchers and players, not as much as competitive. But I would like to sort of incorporate it in, just to show you guys what it's like, show you how good the other players are, because players are really good and competitive, obviously. And that brings me to my next point. We actually just lost our online qualifier match to a team called Infinity. And what happened? We beat them in the hardpoint, which was sort of, that was the game type that we felt least comfortable with. Like, hardpoint right now is OpTic Gaming's least favorite game type, you could say. I mean, we're not horrible at it. We have our streaks. Some days we're good at it. Other days we're not as good as it. I guess it really depends on who the host is. Who we're playing against, a whole bunch of different factors. But we ended up beating them on that. And then it went to the CTF. We played really sloppy on the CTF. We didn't rotate back. We played really defensive, and we didn't play like ourselves in the CTF game type, which was on Raid. The standoff was, wow, I mixed that up big time. The hardpoint was on standoff, and the CTF was on Raid. And the way that the online qualifier maps work, they're best of threes. So you play one of each game type, which is a little bit shitty. It would have been a lot nicer if they were best of fives, because best of fives are just a little bit more legitimate, and a lot less randomness can happen. But then we went on to the SND. We ended up losing the CTF 2-1, I think. We almost got the last flag out, but we just barely ended up not getting it. And the SND, they pulled out an amazing strat, one that we've never seen before. One that was a little bit cheap, you could say, but it was, they used the LMG with FMJ and a dual band thermal sight. And what they did was they would just sit there at A-bomb on standoff. A-bomb is like near the tractor trailer and by the tank, by the cube, a bunch of things that you might recognize just by me saying them. But they would shoot through that with the thermal, and they would use that to help, push themselves into the bomb. So it was a really, really good strategy. Like, we've never seen one like that before, and it really did catch us off guard. And that's why best of 5 would have been nice, playing another search and destroy and hardpoint. It just would have been nice to be able to try to adapt, because, adapting is something that is a crucial thing in MLG. You got to be able to adapt to the way the other team plays, and it just would have been nice to see that strategy, and then be able to try and manipulate our game to try and play around that. And I failed the hell out of that lightning strike a couple seconds ago. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making excuses. We got beat. There's nothing we can do about it except try and fight through losers bracket. But it just would have been nice to have those second opportunities to try and evaluate the way they played, and then switch up our game accordingly. But it is what it is. So now what we have to do to make it into the top 12 of this bracket, and that's what this online qualifier is for, actually. The top 12 teams solidify a top 12 spot at MLG Dallas in the championship bracket, and then 4 more teams come out of the amateur bracket or the open bracket, and they get placed in with the top 12 teams already there. And then they have 16 teams, and I'm not sure how they're doing it, whether it's pool play, or a regular, just double elimination bracket. But that's why this online qualifier sort of sucks for us. Like, we're not the best online team at all, and many people know this. It's been one of our weaknesses for a while. We've just never really been that good online. Big T has a really bad connection, and he lives in Arkansas, so he 3-bars on basically every single host that we play on, and it just sucks, because we know our potential on LAN. Like we know what we can do on LAN, and then we just come online, and then we just get beat down, and it really is demoralizing because you know we just won the last LAN event, we've won the most recent tournament, but then we come home and then we just lose, and it's like do we suck, or is it online? You know, it's like it's just this thing that's always in our head, fighting back and forth. And it sort of sucks, but we've sort of managed to live with it. Like in MW3, we still won a couple online tournaments, but not as many. We won 2, I think. I think there were 3, and we won 2 out of the 3 of them. Got second in the other one. So we learned to deal with it. But like, still, this game is so different from MW3 with the connections. It's absolutely ridiculous, as many of you guys probably know. And my 3-bar video yesterday, actually, like a 3-bar on MW3 didn't feel anything like a 3-bar in this game. Like on this game, if they have a 4-bar and you have a 3-bar, it's like they have insta advantage. It's like they have host advantage on you almost. And that's why I think online really hurts us on this game. And it's not even online in the sense that, you know, scrimming and you're online scrimming, getting practice in, because we lost those all the time in MW3. Like I don't think we won a single scrim. I mean, obviously we did. I'm just exaggerating a little bit. But we didn't win a lot of scrims in MW3 either online, but then when it came to a tournament, we'd win. But in this game, it's just like, it really is just like a step back from MW3. It's like, even if you're trying your heart out, you know, you're practicing all the time, it's just really hard to deal with the bad connection on this game. And it is really hard, but I'm not making excuses. You know, we lost fair and square, and our road to the top 12 is looking pretty tough as of right now. First, we have to play Titan in round 6. We have to make it to losers round 9 and win that game to be able to advance to the top 12 for Dallas. But let me tell you our bracket. So basically right now it goes Titan for round 6. Pretty good team. I know one of their players, Exile. After that, we'll most likely end up playing Soar, and as you guys can see, we're playing against them now. That's primarily why I posted up this gameplay. You know, Soar's a great professional team. Soar sniping, also a good sniper clan, so they're good in all aspects. But we play them, and then we play a team that's going to come out, and this is all assuming that we win our rounds, guys, because if we win one, if we lose one more, we're out. But then we play a team that's going to come down from the winner's bracket, so a team that's going to lose in round 8, and then we're going to play one more team. I'm not sure if they're going to come out of winners or if they're just going to be in the bracket with us. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked over the bracket like Hawkeye. Like I glanced over it to see what our road looks like. But it's definitely a hard one. You know, Soar is a really good team. And we scrim with them a lot. We play them a lot. This was actually a scrim right here. We played them on the MLG stream, and they beat us like 6-2 or something like that. So, you know, they're definitely not a sleeper team at all. We know what to expect with them. Titan, not as much. But they're definitely going to be good. Obviously, if they're still in losers round 6, they can't be bad, right? But Soar is definitely the one that we're more worried about, just because they have that prestige, they have that professional title, you know, MLG pros. And we're going to do our best. We're going to be practicing, I can guarantee you, like, we're going to be practicing ridiculously hard to try and come back from this. There's one thing that I hate the most in life, and that's losing, because I'm probably one of the most competitive people in the world. Like, it's not really that good, because when I lose, it's fucking scary. Like, when I lose, I get real mad. But I guess that's what comes with sports. Me playing sports earlier in my life, and not that early, but a couple years ago. But I guess that's just what it comes with. You know, playing sports, it just makes you a competitive person, and then coming to this, it's like, I just can't stand to lose. But right now, what you're seeing is a very close game. This is the second to last hard point. There's 17 seconds left. As you can see, we're up by about 25 points right now. So the game's really close, and the last hill is going to be in this middle tree area right there. And that tree blocks hailstorms and lightning strikes. Just an FYI, if you ever see somebody missing with them, that's why it blocks them. Like, what kind of fucking tree is going to block a missile in real life? That thing is going to get obliterated. But this is the last hill on the map. As you can see, we're up by about 27 points now, and we pretty much have this game under control. There's only 6 seconds left for them to really try and get points off of us, but we basically know that we won at this point. And I think that we start congratulating ourselves here in a second, because, like I said, guys, hardpoint is our worst game type by far, at least especially online. And it's definitely our weak point. We're trying to get better at it for this qualifier. But I appreciate all your support, all the people that still said, you still got a shot, you're still in there, you're the GOATs, OpTic for the win, shit like that. We really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this competitive video, guys. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, make sure you hit the favorite. Comment, let me know what you thought of the video. If you want to see more competitive gameplays like this, I can definitely do it. And subscribe if you haven't already. As always, this was your boy, OpTic. Peace.